All right, when you think of Memphis, you probably think of music, especially back in the 1960s and 70s when Stax Records was in its prime.
Now, although the record company propelled the careers of many successful artists, it also struggled to stay afloat. Local 24 News weekend anchor Annette Pegler has the rise and fall of this legendary label.
Our first official recording there was in 1967.
Born directly across the street from Stax Records, James Alexander was in high school when he joined the band, the Bar-Kays.
In those days, if a company was interested in a group, they would have them to come and audition live.
When Jim Stewart, the president of Stax Records, heard them, he wanted to hear more.
As we were playing, he said, "What's that?" He said, "Whatever it is, keep what you got right there." He ran up in the control room. 30 minutes later, we had a song called Soul Finger. That's how our career started, just like that.
That's how many Stax success stories from 1960 to 1975 started. Jim Stewart created the company and asked his sister Estelle Axton to partner with him. Years later, after struggling with distribution through Atlantic Records, Stewart recruited popular disc jockey Al Bell.
He said, "Well, we are $90,000 in the hole and about to go under. What we need is sales."
Bell had proven himself as a distributor in major markets like Washington, D.C. He led radio promotion at Stax before becoming part owner.
The two key writers at that time was Isaac Hayes and David Porter. They were great writers.
Bell also had a relationship with the folks at Motown.
He would tell me when the Temptations was going to be released, I would go into those 10 markets where I had a relationship and give the store owner a box of 30 records for free. When they come in and ask for the Temptations, while you go to look for the Temptations, play this Sam and Dave. And then that's how I would get the momentum started.
Johnny Taylor, Sam and Dave, and Albert King, and Rufus and Collins. The turmoil and stuff that was going on racially outside of the walls of Stax was not going on the inside of Stax.
Oh, she may be.
Otis Redding recruited the Bar-Kays as his band.
One of the many things that we learned from Otis Redding was that, you definitely need to own your own music.
A plane crash in 1967 claimed the lives of Redding and all the original members of the Bar-Kays except Ben Cauley. James Alexander wasn't on the private jet.
I just happened to be one of the guys on the commercial flight that day. We had no system, it was no rhyme or reason.
Their distribution agreement with Atlantic Records ceased in 1968 and Stax was forced to reinvent itself.
Stax's contract with Atlantic said Atlantic owned the masters to the albums they distributed. That's when the financial problems really got bad. The company was sold to entertainment group Golf and Western.
That disturbed Mrs. Axton, because Mrs. Axton had, financed her home, and got a mortgage on it in order to build and move over here into this black neighborhood.
A short time later, Estelle Axton left Stax. Bills piled up, and Stax executives could not afford to pay their artists. In 1975, Stax finally closed its doors. The record company was being housed at the old Capitol Theater on East McLemore in the heart of South Memphis, but that building would soon be demolished.
I'd park across the street and cry, because I would see an empty lot, with whiskey bottles on it, all kind of trash on it.
Southside Church of God in Christ bought the building from union planters for only $10. Stax reopened as a museum in 2003, adjacent to the Stax Academy, which opened 3 years earlier.
It's a great tourist attraction for Memphis, and people love what they see and feel in here because it reflects what we saw and felt as we came in making all of that great music, and it's alive and well today.
Annette Pegler, Local 24 News.
Are going to have to get down to the Stax Music Academy. That was pretty cool. If you enjoyed exploring lesser-known stories of Black history, go to our website, localmemphis.com, and click on the Black History category.
There you're going to find multiple additional stories from behind the scenes to rare exclusive interviews. Thank you for joining us and taking this journey with us. I'm Kelsey Cairns.
And I'm John Paul. From all of us here at Local 24 News, thanks for watching.